to my channel. I'm so glad to be here with you all. Once again, I am here for the full moon reading. The full moon reading for February. We've got a full moon coming up on Wednesday, the 16th in Leo. Bold, brave Leo, pack loving, pack encouraging, powerful Leo. This is nice. This is nice energy. I am feeling really empowered here in February. I felt really wonderful energy during the new moon reading for February. And so I'm excited about the energy that Spirit is going to bring in here during this full moon reading. Remember that during the full moon, it is what has really been realized for us from maybe the last full moon, or even just recently, 2 weeks ago, the new moon. From the new moon until now, this is an opportunity for us to release what no longer serves us. That can be a mental, a way of thinking about something, a way of behaving, a way of responding or reacting to something. And it can also look towards what's coming up for us throughout the rest of the month, as well as, again, what's coming up for this year. Here we're at the beginning. So I might have an extended for this one. Depends on how spirit moves me during this. Please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified. I'm going to try my best to get on a new schedule and release videos on Sundays so that we can have a little bit more preparation for whenever that next moon cycle, whenever we hit that next moon cycle. So this is hopefully will be posted on Sunday, and that full moon is going to be growing all the way until Wednesday. All right, so let's start with the Moonology deck, because I just have to. Hello, Moonology deck. We're here to receive information for the collective for what is happening during this full moon phase for February. We're going to do like we did last month, and we are going to have the first card out, what's falling away. What do we need to release? What do we need to forgive? The second card is going to be what's illuminating. Like, what is that one thing that's really prominent for us for this full moon, and what was coming up? All right, what's coming up next? Spirit, what do you have for us? Full moon here in February 2022. We had some folks on other readers did the portal for 2/2/22, and then we have another one coming up. We have 2/22/22, so that's another one. All right, so we have the first card out. What's really illuminating for us, Spirit? What's that thing that's really coming to light? All right, we got both of them. Oh, look at that. We got a lot of energy that's coming up. This is exciting. You are loved. You and your loved ones are safe. So this is the new moon in Cancer. This is nice. All right. And so anything that you might have in your energy that has any toxicity or any negativity or any angst or any estrangement, let's let that fall away. That's what this card represents. All right, let's embrace health. Let's embrace harmony. All right, and it is challenging. Don't get me wrong. All right, these are all possibilities, right? Like, we live in a world where it oftentimes feels like the only option is to be in a dark space. That's not the case. All right. And so what's falling away is any toxic energy that continues to be really manifesting itself in your family. All right. So what's really rising up at this time? A personal issue reaches resolution. Now we've got the full moon in Cancer. All right. So we've got a lot of water energy here during this full moon in Leo, which can be actually really, really a positive. And the reason I say that is because sometimes the fire of Leo, meaning that energy of Leo, can really use a little bit of tempering. All right, a little bit. And so we've got a lot of Cancer energy. And so we've got a lot of energy that we can look forward to in the coming weeks. Let's see what we have here. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. And so we had this at the beginning of the year, and here it is again. And so let's have faith in our dreams. This is what's coming up. So this is what we can really put a lot of energy in addition to meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So we've got a lot of water, a lot of really sentimental, let's heal through some things that may have been lingering. All right, sometimes Pisces can be a sign that's really interested in feeling the feelings for a long time. And so this is an opportunity for us to meditate and to contemplate and to really get to a place where we can have faith and not continue to ponder about the possibility, but to move towards actually manifesting it. All right, little by little. Little by little, and I am evidence of that. All right, that it can be done. It can be done. Personal issue reaching a resolution right here going on right now is really nice. All right, we're going to do the same thing. This is the moon deck. Same thing, 3 cards, please, Spirit. What are we going to be forgiving? What is most rising up for us? And what's coming next? Okay, so I'm going to just pull, you know what, I'm gonna do it like last time because it's the same energy here. All right, so what is falling away? I trust the change unfolding in my life. So what's falling away is a fear stance. And we've got trust and faith. We got a theme here. We got faith, and we've got trust. All right, so what's falling away is fear and uncertainty and feeling uncomfortable and feeling unsure. This is beautiful. I trust the change unfolding in my life. And I believe I said this in one of my previous readings. One of this deck, the moon deck, actually has a card in it that says I greet resistance with kindness, and that this is similar to that. All right, instead of raging against it and being like, what's going on, how come this is happening? Breathing and really taking a moment to meditate and contemplate on the reasons things are happening. This is the full moon. All right, so look at this. Total full moon, right? It says, when I let others shine, I shine too. So this is what is really being illuminated during this full moon. And look at there again, this moon looks like it is shining off the page. And so we've got moon ceremony going on right here. All right, and so if you think about, I usually do a new moon ceremony and a full moon ceremony. It's so powerful. And it does not have to be so involved, and it can be so involved. It can be as little as lighting a candle and being awake at a time when you can really see the fullness and the beauty of the full moon if weather allows. However, even if weather doesn't allow, you know the moon is there, thankfully, right? You have an idea of where it's located. And so just sit in that space with the candle lit, you know, and receiving that full moon energy along with your crystals. All right. And so this is beautiful. Like, come on, have community. Have community. There's room. There's plenty of room. All right. And so here we have same, a lot of energy going on about what's coming up next. Love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly. Whoa. Yeah, we all are going to pull this in. All right. And see if we have this first card, which is trusting the changes that unfold, and we allow for ourselves and others to embrace the shine that's available to us, then this can come in abundance for you and for others in your life. All right. And then this one, I love myself completely and unconditionally. Hey, the energy is so nice. I am so pleased. This is exactly what we want to feel at this time of February, a time where it is all over about love and kindness and closeness. Even though we're in the midst of a pandemic, how can we love others and how can we love ourselves and also invite more love in? It's possible. It's possible. I love this deck. I love all of them. When I say, it's so interesting that I say that almost with every deck. I love them all. All right, this is the Angels, God, and Goddess deck. I love it. Give us some good, Spirit. Full moon in Leo. Let's take all of these. They feel good. All right. Goddess of the sacred path, let go of logic and trust your intuition. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. Beautiful. Goddess of the shadows, what you perceive to be your dark side actually holds a hidden treasure. Beautiful. Angel of vision, someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Again, we've got another nod to having faith and having trust. And you know what? We don't necessarily have to think that this is going to be something negative. Sometimes information doesn't come to us because it isn't time. All right. The information hasn't matured. We haven't matured. And so sometimes there is a pause in receiving a particular piece of information until you're really able to handle it. And so we don't have to be in a space of worry in terms of this. We just want to be in a state of preparation when we're prepared, right? And we're just like, oh, okay, so there's a possibility of me learning some information. Then when you learn the information, oh, there's the information. All right, and now I can respond, okay, in a healthy way. I don't have to react. All right, angel of finances, honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. I'll take it. All right, we have this full moon in February is really pushing out a lot of amazing energy. The energy feels really good to me, to my being. I love this Isis deck. Isis tells it very straight. I might pull some tarot cards for us. I generally don't do that during the YouTube version, but today why not? Isis, what do you have for us for the full moon, please? There we are. We've got two. Okay. The dark healing chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. We've got I love myself completely, goddess of the shadows, right? And now we have the dark healing chamber. The sacred purpose of any enemy within or without is to push us to venture inwards to seek and heal the darkness within. This is excellent. This is excellent energy for this new moon because we can release all that toxicity and we can begin this process. Healing doesn't have to take an exceptionally long amount of time, all right? But it also is not supposed to be quick, all right? It's supposed to be lasting and also consistent. So it's not about starting, stopping, starting, stopping, starting, stopping. It's really about a continuous process, all right? Here's the second one that came up. This one is Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. And when you go about your healing process, you have the energy to do that. You have the energy to be able to bring this spiritual leadership to the forefront because spiritual leadership is what's necessary, really, to be able to explain what is the difference and how can I be spiritual and how and you know what, that might be something that I do in an extended reading, as I really get comfortable in this, how can I be on a spiritual journey and what does that feel like? It's very individualistic, all right, but it really does lean into intuitive. Intuitive meaning what does this feel like inside of me? What does it feel like for me to want to have a spiritual life? And what does that entail? What tools does that entail? All right. Let me pull a few tarot cards about what's coming here and finish it up. Here we are looking at full moon in Leo here in February 2022. As soon as I ask the questions, the energy changed in the cards. Hold on. Spirit, what is the message that we can give from our tarot? This full moon in Leo. Uh-oh, we got some swift action here on the bottom of the deck. What do we have here, Spirit? Full moon. Ooh, I love starting out with an ace. All right, Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, Party, Knight of Pentacles, lovely. All right, let's get a few more. Oh, wow. All right, a few more. What's going on, Spirit? For our full moon. Ace of Swords. Got two aces on the board. Nice. Oh, nice. All right. We've got the Star. Lovely. Judgment. King of Wands. Hello. Nice. Hermit. Hermit. It's always nice to see Hermit. And King of Cups. Wow. This is actually really yummy. If I were to say so, this is really yummy energy. And we've got this overall energy here, the King of Cups, and King of Cups, this is about energy. And so this can be embodied by any individual. All right, it can be yourself, it can be a close loved one, all right, a lover, partner, or it can be someone who has these qualities, loving, like being able to have mastery over emotions is really what the King of Cups sits in. And because of the cards that are surrounding it, it's also talking about being meditative about the authority that you're feeling, that you're actually experiencing over your feelings, having authority over them. That's nice. That's the overall, because it's outside of the set here. All right, so we've got the Ace of Wands. So we've got a brand new passion or a reinvigoration of a passion or something that had been maybe put to the side and it's back again. All right, and we're thinking about it. We're meditating on it. We're being objective about it, wise, thinking about what it was or what we had thought it would be, and maybe thinking about what it can be now, because look at how it sits. We've got the passion and we got the meditation on the passion, and we got the Queen of Swords looking right at the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like the desire is here. What I put out into the universe that I wanted is arriving. All these cups, let's talk about it. Come on, we got this individual bouncing out with all of these cups, and then this treasure chest is beautiful energy. All right, the Knight of Pentacles, everybody has a wonderful energy and tone when they see the Knight of Pentacles. I particularly care for this Knight of Pentacles because it really shows the individual on the card as being complete. Usually when you see the Knight of Pentacles card, you recognize that the individual is just about to start the task. And the Knight of Pentacles is dedicated, is solid, is steady, is loyal. However, it's a slow moving energy, but check me out. Like, dude's finished. I've dismounted from the horse. Like, we already have the wreath. Like, it's done. And that really does lend to this, the Nine of Cups. It's one. And so here's the victory. We've got a victorious mindset and we have clear communication, and it's happening in the heart of the reading. This is huge. All right, we've got Aquarian energy here, but what's huge is when you have the 5D star and the 3D Nine of Cups together, it's done. Like, this is, other readers would say, wish fulfillment. All right, I don't tend to like to use the word wish because I really hang out with hope and with prayer and manifestation. And so what it's talking about is you put out a manifestation or a desire, all right, in the 5D, and it's now being manifested and you are receiving it in the 3D. This is beautiful, all right? And the reason for that is because you chose to be authentic. Judgment is a beautiful unveiling of who you really are inside, and honoring it and being so genuine. Like, this is me, but it's not negative. It's not like, take it. It's like, this is me. Look at me shining, and not for anyone else except for me. And then others can benefit from that. All right. The King of Wands, again, same I'll say, just like with the King of Cups, this can be any individual. All right. It's about energy. And so the King of Wands is action, all right, is power, is I am going, and how wonderful, Leo. All right. And so we got our confirmation that this energy is actually happening and taking place right now. Right now. All right. And I love that for two reasons. I love that we have this out. Number one, it's always a wonderful thing to have hermit mode. All right, it's always a wonderful thing to meditate, right? We got this on 3 or 4 of our other cards, our other oracle cards, meditation. Another thing that the reason that I say I like it right now is because it's the last card, which is like it's moving out. And so what I want to say about that is the meditation is here. You know how to do it. You know how to return to it. And you also know how to not get stuck there. Sometimes when you go on the mountaintop, which this is so beautiful, right? This particular one, you go on the mountaintop and you kind of hang out there because you're hiding. You're hiding. But hermitage is not supposed to be about hiding. Hermitage is really doing a lot of work. All right, you're doing spiritual work in a grounded way to be able to bring it back down to this plane. All right. So I appreciate y'all for being here with me. I'm not going to do an extended because I went ahead and did a longer YouTube version. All right. We'll get into extendeds as time goes, and I continue to really enjoy the energy of presenting these oracle cards and the tarot cards, and really listening to how the energy feels as it comes through my body and presenting it to you all. If you like this, if you made it all the way this far, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you will know when I post in the future. I'm so happy that you found this reading. I hope that something resonated for you. Again, if it didn't feel good, if it didn't feel like it was for you, it wasn't for you, and that's okay. All right, hopefully another one in the future. I appreciate you. I love you, and I will be back in about 2 or so weeks, maybe a week and a half, to do the um, dark moon. I know. And we know how short of a month February is. All right, love you. Appreciate you. Later.